don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday, so we're going to do Q&A Friday, and we're just going to jump right into it, okay? First question I have here, how many people listen to your podcast? I've been asked that before, but that's kind of tricky because I don't know who's listening. I only know how many plays each episode gets, and I don't know how many people cross over in those numbers. How many people only listen to one episode. I don't know. But nobody gets counted twice on my analytics for each episode. I can tell you that the episodes with the straightforward titles, they get almost twice the play. A ton of people listened on Monday, but only about 10% have listened since. So I know that most people who listened to my episode with Anthony only listened to the first part. And then there was like a 60% drop off, and then like another 60% drop off for the episode after that. So, but I guess the most telling number that I can give you is that cumulatively, people have spent about 5 days listening to me talk on this podcast, which I think the average time for like one of these episodes is probably, I don't know, like 20 minutes. And I started this show in about mid-October, so, and I don't know how many people have heard every episode, so to answer your question, I don't know how many people are listening, but I do know that it's much more than I expected. And I don't even promote it much, like outside of Facebook, because I feel awkward self-promoting. I don't really like when other people do it, If someone tells me to go like or follow something, I usually don't do that, and I find it kind of cringeworthy when I do it. So, if you want, you guys can, spread the message. That way I don't have to do that. But ultimately, I really don't want to know how many people are listening or who's listening. Because I don't want that to become the reason that I do this, I don't want that to influence, what I put out there, or change what I say based on the knowledge of who's listening, It could be, I know there's probably family listening, friends, people I haven't talked to in a long time. I don't get a ton of feedback on this. I did for the first week, but as it is now, people just keep listening, and most people don't tell me. So I don't really know, and to be honest, I'd rather not know. At least in large numbers. So, hope that answers your question. Let's see here. How long does each episode take to make? The length of the episode. I don't edit these. I only have one thing to control, and that's pausing it if I need to. I'll do it right now, watch. Boom. See how smooth that was? But I can't take anything out. If I say it, it's on there. It's very unfiltered. And the only thing I do is I listen to it right after I do it, and then I upload it. So I guess twice the length of the episode. And I've only scrapped one episode after listening to it. And, maybe that's to my detriment, but whatever. Moving on here. Ooh, what a shift. Where's the best place to hide a body? I don't know. A trench coat? Ask the talking heads, If you're asking about a dead body, then the answer is probably a casket. So, not the guy to ask for that. Moving on. Currently contemplating using steroids to pick up bad chicks I've always dreamed of. But it seems like a job that's not impossible, but overly difficult at this stage in my life. Advice? Well, first off, I think it's a shame that our culture is so body obsessed. It's one thing to take pride in your health, but it's another to judge people's value based on their body. My advice to you would be to find a workout routine, a diet. That's what I've been doing, and stick to it. And, if you want to get laid, emphasize a characteristic about yourself that doesn't attract shallow people. A great body is not really a substitute for an identity. Besides, most women are attracted to confidence and a sense of humor. Especially a sense of humor. Because how you make them feel is more important than what they feel on you. You know what I mean? And this next person sent me several questions. Some deeply philosophical shit here. If electricity comes from electrons, does morality come from morons? No, but questions like this do. JK. Morality comes from morons when they insist upon the truth of the fables that present the morals. Enough said. Next question from this person. If you don't pay your exorcist, can you become repossessed? I see what you're doing here. No. Because the possessed person doesn't hire the exorcist. That's like hiring the hitman who's supposed to kill you. Know what I mean? And last question from this person. Why do you have to make an appointment with a psychic? Well, that's because their psychic ability is channeled when they decide to use it. They aren't bombarded with information 24/7. They'd be in a psych ward. Get it? Alright. Well, that's enough for today. I've got more here, but I don't know. I'll probably answer some more of these this weekend. I'm going to do my first live show this weekend, and people can chat during the show. So you can actually send me questions in real time. It's exciting. Alright, here's a song. Listen to it. It's called Black Sheep by Metric. And you might recognize this song from a little movie, one of my favorite movies, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. You know, when he goes to see his ex-girlfriend and she's with the bass player, that vegan dude. This is the song they play on stage. Hope you enjoy it.